I'll say, who is Lenin? Shit you hear when you walk by would make your heart ache. Yes, I think we've given enough reasons why you should be grateful you're here. With land where the bush cow tapir and lava out there, delicious, the most delicious meats that are out there. We'll get them, we have to. We can find them when need comes. You got room out there, but in San Francisco, you never saw potatoes grow on Steiner Street. And there ain't been a jackleg rabbit run down Geary Avenue in a hell of a long time. Jackleg preacher, but no jackleg rabbit. Next. Yes, Sister Graham. Yes, I'm sure they'll cut back on lots of things. Boy, you know they must be a hungry people, an unhappy people, to start all this shit. Over here, we over in the jungle, minding our own goddamn business. And these fuckers writing after, I've been gone now nearly 4 goddamn months. Those sons of bitches still writing about me. Now I've killed somebody that committed suicide. I mean, that is a destitute, impoverished people. Impoverished. That's a poverty-stricken people that have to write about Jim Jones 4 months after he's gone. Why in the fuck is he haunting them so? You tell me why. It's sure not because they're concerned about black people, because he's freed so many black people and given them so much justice and homes, opportunities in life, so they're not concerned about the poor. We know that. Yeah, there is a trick. There is a trickeration. The trickeration is that they're goddamn envious of us. Their lives are empty and meaningless, and all those rich sons of bitches that even own the newspapers are actually jealous for the kind of thing we're given the opportunity to do. They'd like to be out here, but they're too fucking cowardly to do it. And they're too empty, and they're too hung up in alimony and all their other problems and legal difficulties and buying so much in debt that they're 20 years going to have to be paying for the next 20 years in projection. So I really believe that there's an envy at the bottom of this shit. They'd like to be as simplistic as us, and they're pissed royal. They thought they were going to whistle and get my job, and I'd go all to pieces. And fuck, I'd just give them the job right back. I'd have done a lot more if I'd had that opportunity. I'd give the key to the city that's been given to me and all the certificates from Mayor Oughta and the president. And I said, shove it up your royal ass. But the lawyers wouldn't let me do that. They thought that might cause a little bit of difficulty, and it might have. Oh, shit. I bet they are really pissed bone dry, and that's why they keep after us, because they thought I would capitulate when they attacked me in a newspaper. They thought I would have such a terrible pain over losing the commissioner, whatever I was. I guess I was the chairman of the commission. They thought I would go to pieces over losing that job. Shit. I was looking for an excuse to get rid of it. They did me a favor to just stay off our ass. They don't stay off our ass. I got my body. I can lay it down. I don't have to give it back to them. No. I'm like the Indian. I'd rather have liberty. I'm like even Patrick Henry. He learned it from the Indians, I guess. He said, give me liberty or give me death. Jesus Christ, revolutionary suicide's too easy. I don't have to give my body back to those sons of bitches. No. I'll give it back to them if it would save you, but I've been looking through that night after night. No sleep that I get night after night. I don't see no way I could give it back to them. They don't. How can you expect a capitalist to keep a deal? He wouldn't keep a goddamn deal no matter what I was willing to do. He wouldn't keep a deal. How can you expect crooks to be honest? They can't be. So I got no choice but to keep on keeping on, honey, and I'm not afraid of tomorrow, and I'm not afraid of dying, not afraid of torture, not afraid of pain, not afraid of anything. And some of you still push away a bug. And I think it's disgusting. You ought to confess tonight if you gag over a snake. I think you ought to. I think it's disgusting. You say, I love socialism. The piss you do, or you'd conquer that bullshit. Little fetishes you got. Somebody the other day, I was emptying some woman's chamber and says, I just can't stand the smell of shit, Father. I just can't stand it. I said, there's something wrong with you. Because you think you're too important. Shit don't bother me. It's just another odor. It's better than seeing chickens and seeing their blood scattered. I'd rather lay in shit for the rest of eternity than watch one more chicken die. Well, I don't think it's that bad. Shit, just turn your nose the other way. It only comes at certain times of the days anyway. Other times you get the most fragrant flowers, smell of fresh winds. If you don't like the smell, go out there and clean them. Piss. Yeah. When you walk through the Fillmore, did you ever take a whiff of that shit? You could never shut your way. Walk even downtown business, even in the shows, you could smell the smell of piss under the seat or in the elevator corners. Oh, no, don't give me no bullshit. I'm sick of you people who tell me how much you are and you can't stomach pain and you can't take this and you can't swallow a pill. You all this bullshit. I'm sick of you. You go ape shit when you see a needle. You are not a socialist. You are still a fucking cowardly capitalist. Please. Some of these kids, they stand right there, their hands, this young lad with that burned on his leg, and the papaya, the wonderful, wonderful miracle plant that we have is healing it up, but never even winced while they took off the flesh. Billy, while he sewed his hand up, and the same with Armando Griffith, never moved. Some of you people just go ape shit over a pain. I got a headache. I ain't shit for 3 days. God damn, you make me sick. I've got diarrhea. I said, some sister said, I got diarrhea. She looked at me so pitiful. I said, how long have you had it? 4 hours. Hell, I never try to stop mine for 3 days because I can eat all the rice I want for 3 days and shit it out at the same time. That's fun. I never cure the shits until the bottom just gets too sore for the pants and starts irritating it. And I don't want to boil on my ass because that's a little difficult sitting and listening to that fucking radio. So I only stop my diarrhea when it gets that. And you worried about your diarrhea. Now, all it's ever taken for me to stop it, and they tell me there's a miracle drug in the banana that'll do it, but in the stem. But I just take a little Kaopectic, just 5 lids of Kaopectic, and my shits are shitless. They stop. But a nice, healthy shit now and then, that's wonderful. Did Pop Jackson good, you say? Pop Jackson said his bowels wasn't moving, huh? He got the shits. That's good. Now, we've had enough reasons why we shouldn't go back. We've had enough reasons why we should be glad to be here. Shift yourself. Any question? I always give you plenty of time to make up for the meeting nights, and there's only 2 of them, and you say we don't need them, and you look the way people conduct themselves, and you know we need them. And 2's a hell of a lot better than you used to have. Your ass is on the road between Redwood Valley and San Francisco and Los Angeles all the time. Our children didn't know where they lived till they said they lived on Highway 5. Any criticisms or comments? Or yes. If I look at you, then go piss. Yes, dear? Sister Macon, a little louder. Oh, this letter. It's a made-up letter. That's the frightening thing. I say we're going into a dark, dark period, or white period. This goddamn letter never existed. Of course, the coroner would have burned it, wouldn't he, if he was trying to help us. That's a very good thinking person. You know there ain't no coroner in the world that you could buy off. They love power too much. They love position. That Asiatic probably thought he had the world in a teacup.